Hi, I'm Rosa. Thanks for joining me. In 2025, I decided to do a monthly task project. And what that is for me is I wrote down what all the rooms are in my house, and then I put those rooms into sections. And then for each month out of the year, I've chosen one section to work on to clean, declutter, and organize or reorganize, whatever it took. For January, I did my office and I got a good amount of things done. In February, I did the master bedroom suite. And though I'd like to have gotten the room completely done, neither of those are 100%. But I've gotten a good amount of things done that I wanted to get done in there. What I am doing is taking 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever I have throughout the week, I'm dedicating to working in that room. So now we're in March and I've chosen the kitchen for my March project. And we're here at the end of March. I've worked on it one day, and quite honestly, this is one of the rooms that I've really avoided doing because what I need to do is scrub down the cabinets that have drips and dirt from everyday use, and it's not my favorite thing to do. So here I am giving another day. I have a little bit of time today, and I'm going to work on some things that I need to do in my kitchen. And I'd like to tell you, so far, as we're into the third month out of the year, this is really working out for me. Even though I don't want to do the kitchen, it's motivating me to think and do what I need to get done in that room during the month. So join me as I clean up a little bit. This is how my kitchen looks today. I have a ladder over here because I'm going to work on wiping down some of the cabinets. I need to wipe down those lights that are hanging. They collect dust. The stainless steel really needs to be cleaned, especially the hood over the stove, and we'll try to do that today. I really don't want to do this, but I'm pushing myself because I will feel better once it is clean. Now, in a previous video, I did wipe down and scrubbed and wiped down the lower cabinets on that back wall. So all those white lower cabinets are done. And I think right now I'm gonna start with the uppers on that wall and get that done. You can also see that I am in the middle of a crock pot meal. I have a juicer out on the counter. This is right in the middle of life. We're just gonna get this done. I'm using a microfiber cloth that has a little scrubby corner. And then I'm also using a window cloth that looks dirty, but it's just stained, it's not dirty. I will wet both of these because they've worked really well in getting drips off the bottom cabinets. I'm also going to start a timer to see how long it actually takes me to do these upper cabinets, how long it takes me to do this one project that I have been avoiding. Alexa, start timer.
Timer for how long?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Starting now.
So I just finished scrubbing all the uppers with my cloth. It only took me 9 minutes, and I have been dreading doing that. I mean, 9 minutes is nothing. A lot of times when I need to do something, I will set a timer because even though it's a big burden in your brain, it takes a lot less time than you think it will. For example, I will make milled wheat bread in my bread maker, including milling the wheat. And it only takes me 10 minutes to get a loaf in the bread maker. So a lot of times when I don't think it's a really big task, I'll remind myself, it's a 10-minute task. If I have 10 minutes, I can make bread. So setting a timer and knowing how long it takes you to complete a project is very helpful, especially if you don't want to do it. Now I'm going to work on this section of cabinets. I've now finished that set of cabinets. I need to rinse out my cloth and change shirts. I'm hot. I am next going to do these bottom cabinets. That's my center island. It is blue, and I am going to scrub away. Next, I'm going to clean the lights. And those get cleaned pretty often, but it's time again. I use a window cloth. Next thing I'm going to tackle is the hood. and it needs it. I'm going to start by using stainless steel cleaner. That's how bad it is. I cleaned the hood and I wiped it with a soft cloth after cleaning it with the Sprayway stainless steel cleaner. I am going to do the refrigerator next and then the ovens. Now that I've sprayed the entire refrigerator and cleaned it with a paper towel, I am going to use my soft cloth. It looks better already. The stainless steel is done. The backsplash, I've wiped all that down. All the cabinets have been wiped down. I cleaned underneath the bar stools. I cleaned the bar stools. I cleaned underneath the, I'll show you. I have these cushiony mats in front of the sink and stove, and I cleaned underneath those. I take those out and hose them down every so often. I'm doing good. My kitchen's looking so much better. My air doctor's not happy with me. The air doctor here has been going crazy ever since I used the stainless steel cleaner. It did not like it at all. And I wasn't even spraying close to it. I've also wiped down the mouth of the garbage disposal. And now I'm going to spray bleach in the crevice between the sink and the countertops. The last thing I'm going to do today as part of my monthly project here in the kitchen is polish the Eden table. And I'm going to use this feed and wax that I've used before and I like in a cloth. I'm going to polish it, let it dry, and then buff it out. I am now going to flip the cloth to a dry side and buff it. It looks better already. Now it's just to let it dry. Thank you for joining me as I worked on March's monthly task project, my kitchen area, and getting it clean, decluttered, and organized. I appreciate you being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.